bad instructors out there.
We're kind of preparing the U.S. population, at least, and by extension, the world population, into that reality that there is a presence here, and that we need to explain this presence. Because if they show up and we continue to do what we did before, previous decades, and they show up, there will be mass panic. But if you understand that these are real, and we have 5 years from 2022, or maybe now 4 years, if they come in 2027, for the U.S. government to prepare the people about what is up there. And in many ways, I think the word got out within the government that they're showing up in 2027, and we better be prepared. And if not, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do. And so I think that dialogue has happened within inside the government, in certain areas inside the government, that we need to prepare. And that's why in 2017, that set a clock of 10 years. And why Lou Elizondo earlier in this year said, just find a hobby for 5 years, and it'll all be out in 5 years. And he said that this year, so that was 2027. And I would say I've heard 2027 in a kind of an official capacity I can't reveal.
These videos.
Shalom. We'll watch that again. Let me see. Shalom. Call hello Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shemel Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers help us share the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The Akwat that are listen, learn, and being a pillar of rest. The 144,001 third, the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom. I'm the brother / elder. And I just wanted to speak real quick on, we're getting to the good part of the truth. That might be the title. This is the good part, right? The action part, right? Trust me, 17 years ago, it was like the desert. Things are moving so fast right now. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. This happened to me 17 years ago. Stood up, made that stand, went out there, preached the word. When they see it, when they see what? They shall be troubled with terrible fear when they see us stand upon our feet, and shall be amazed at what? Strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. What is the strangeness of our salvation? Being abducted by aliens. What does it mean to be saved? You can ask any Christian that. If they can't say this, well, it means to be abducted by aliens. Strangeness. What are these people talking about right here? Okay, what is it? He's talking about they. He's talking about they from up there that the government knows about, the real ones. Let's listen to it again. Strangeness of his salvation. Did I finish that? So far beyond all that they looked for. The Most High, what does this mean? The Most High is our God. That's what this means. So far beyond all that. And then they repented. When they figured out, oh, he is your God. They know. Some of them don't know. But when it clicks, it's going to click. Oh, shit, we fucked up. Right? This is when it clicks. Right? When they see what is the strangeness of us getting beamed up onto those spaceships? What does that equate to? Being abducted by aliens. So when you go back and you examine Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that whole movie is about what is about to happen to us. Okay? And this plays the biggest role in it. See, they've been trying to explain this away for years. Oh, this shit's about to happen. We've been given warning. Now, what does this also mean? That it's time for them to launch their trickery campaign, right? And they're ready. They already got started. Oh, it's just a drone, right? So this information here, right, brings things into focus as far as the uptick in sightings and activity, if you will, or whatever happened at the beginning of this year that was so conveniently explained away. Oh, drones and orbs and lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and look the other way now, and we've explained it away sufficiently while that shit is raging. Okay, all I have to do to find out, if you want to find out what's going on with Chariots right now, go to this guy, subscriptions. Go to Slovakia. What did I do? How do I get back there from where I came? Slovakia, bear with me, please. I have to go here. I so don't want to lose my place, but it seems as though I have to. Because I'm out of sorts here. Huh. Can I get back? I can't go there, can I? No. Let me see. Let me see if I can find an open one here. Nope. Trying to save time and I'm failing miserably. Bear with me, please. Public shop. Show more. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for the angry astronaut. And I know that sounds crazy, but you have to have a source reference. Angry, where is it? It's probably the, bear with me, please. Because where do you go, right? Where do you go to get your UFO information, right? And there's a few sources. This guy is, look, 3 hours, 2 days. He's pretty consistent. Okay, so Oumuamua, what is this? SpaceX, NASA, UFO outbreak in progress over Australia. 4 days. He does good pictures, good information. There's a lot of space activity information. We should all know about Oumuamua, which means messenger. What is messenger? An angel. What are they disguising? This is 3 hours. New Oumuamua has entered the solar system. Everybody knows about this, and you should know at this time that it's a spaceship. Okay. What are they? You know. Let me get this real quick. You should know about these things. 5. Oh, let me get this. This is Sirac. Let me get Sirac real quick. See, because you can't not. Is how we're going to be saved. How are you not being kept abreast of what the hell is going on in UFO activity? Is the point. Be not Sirach 5 and 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. You tell me if chariot activity is a great matter or a small. When this is how you're getting pulled up out of it. If you don't know what it means to be saved, why are you even in this? If you don't know that your body is going to be being changed into an immortal while you're being beamed up onto a chariot, which is what it means to be saved. If you don't know that, Why are you in acting like you're in the truth? Because you're not. You're not in it. Okay? So you should know about these things. Okay? Why is this motherfucker, why is Elon Musk sending spaceship and they keep failing? Because they're being shot out of the sky in what is known as the war in heaven. And you're not paying attention. Okay? His shits keep going on. Why do they care? They keep blowing up. No, they're being shot down. And they know it. Why? Because the frequency is 2020. What is this? 5? 20. Here comes 2027. What's going to happen then? Fireworks. What's this? Messenger. They're speaking to each other. Right? Let's get that real quick. You got to have spiritual discernment, man. Up, Slock, discern. DIS. Spiritually dis. 1 Corinthians. I'm going to read it in the NLT. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. But people who aren't spiritual can't receive these spiritual truths from God's Spirit. It all sounds foolish to them and they can't understand it. For only those who are spiritual can understand what the Spirit means. Now listen, why do you think this devil spent so much time, right, creating, right, a device? When you say UFO, oh, you're crazy. You're a conspiracy. Where did that come from? Oh, UFO. The moment you say UFO, guess what? You're anti-Semitic. Oops. Oh, did I say that? If you say UFO, you're a pariah. There's certain things you can't say. Otherwise, you're crazy or you got to go to jail or we got to kill you. If you say Hitler, oh, shit. You can't say that. UFO, you're crazy. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? UFO, you're hiding God. You're hiding Yahweh Shai. Anti-Semitic. Oh, who are the true Jews? Spiritual. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. I'm going to go from right here to something that we learn right away in the truth. Revelation 2 and 9. Okay, who is this talking about? Well, let's talk about you, Jakes. Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, you Jakes. This is addressed to Jacob, not Esau. But through the Spirit, we can apply it to Esau. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Salakia. And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Okay? Now, hey, guess what? Your boy Herod was sitting on the throne. That applies to him, don't it? Right? In a literal sense, not in a spiritual sense. I mean, yes, in a spiritual sense too, but hey, Herod was wicked. And he was an Edomite. Okay? So I guess that don't apply to because he didn't say, did Herod say he was a Jew? No, he was the king of the Jews, but Herod was an Edomite. So you got to be careful what you say and what you do and what comes out of your mouth. You got to know whatever that is, right? Filthy, wicked lie against the truth. But the point is, this can be spiritually applied to Esau, even though it's talking about, Israelites. Can we shine that and put this on Esaw? Damn right we can. And we do through the spirit and power of Yahweh. So anyway, I'm not going to go into a more. I'm going to play this one more time, right? Just to let you know that they know what it is, okay? They know, and this is information that we should have, right? I want to go into, again, the Simeon Toko, because the elder from L.A., Elder Barak, put up a video like 4 years ago, and it's so relevant to this moment because they went into a little more detail of who they call Black Jesus, right? And how the people that he was dealing with, how they reacted, right? Which is why they know that they got to try to stop us. That's so relevant, right? They know that spiritual power is coming. And when that story is told in greater detail, it brings things into closer focus that we need right now. We need, right, the faith of whoever had the most damn faith. So I didn't mean it like that, but the faith of Job, right? Whatever is going to cause you, right, from not being able to walk on water, oh ye, right? You can't, in order to get that spiritual, in order to walk on water, you can't be oh ye. All right? That's what this is about. The chariots are here, guys. We're at the end. All right? Oh ye of little faith.
U.S. population at least, and
It's a lot.
On input or instruction. And the problem is right now, there's a lot of bad instructors out there.
we're kind of preparing the U.S. population at least, and by extension, the world population, into that reality that there is a presence here, and that we need to explain this presence. Because if they show up and we continue to do what we did before, previous decades, and they show up, there will be mass panic. But if you understand that these are real, and we have 5 years from 2022, or maybe now 4 years, if they come in 2027, for the U.S. government to prepare the people about what is up there.
What does that mean? To prepare the people about what is up, to get your lies straight about how you're going to go into. See, what happened earlier this year, I have to go here real quick. Okay, I have to go to the Elder Kazakh. How do I get there? I got to go to the Elder Kazakh's page, which is Yahushai. What is it? Yahushai is coming back. Coming back or soon? Let me see which one. I think it's back, and it's an actual. This is all of them, right? It's the chariot vid. Where is it? Truth is bigger. Must be the other channel. Coming back, coming soon. Let me see. Coming soon. Let's see, is it the same thing? See, she gets it. Major way. It was Chariot did something. Don't be dismayed. It was when it shot the thing out of the sky. Where's that? I just had it. Get ready to lose it all. Reaction. Am I just missing it? Wait a minute. Come on. The reaction sheet gets it 4 and 1. Miracles, small hats. What happened to Chariot? is weird. Okay, coming soon. Let me go back and check the other one more time. This is bad. It's coming back. Juliana, prepare. MOT, small hat, shoe down. Right here. Slovakia, bear with me. This. I don't know why. There's no sound.
And look what's waiting in the sky for them. It is a UFO, a UAP, whatever you want to call it, and it disarmed both of the rockets, and it takes off.
What is that? Let's identify this in the scriptures. Is this heaven? It's the sky. Is that not the sky? Is this not a war? Is this not a war? So you have to qualify what you say.
It is a UFO, a UAP, whatever you want to call it, and it disarmed both of the rockets, and it takes off.
That's all we need. Okay? Now, what does this say? A chariot disabled 2 missiles during Iran-Iraq. We can call this word conflict war. Okay? Now, we go from there. What do we want? 12. Rev 12 and 7. What does this mean? Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. But that word heaven translates to the sky. There's war in the sky. But what do we see here? This is the war in heaven. Michael and his angels made war on the dragon. The dragon and his angels made war. Okay, so more specifically, is this the war in heaven? Not yet. Why? Because they're not fighting against each other in this specific sense. More specifically, I'll show you what this is. Okay. Now, a bunch of stories just came out about a whole bunch of pilots getting shot down by the chariots. That would be this. Okay, but more specifically, what this is talking about right here, because, not this, what this is talking about, where did we come from? What this is talking about. Because what is the chariot doing? Is the chariot firing on, or is it?
Both of the rockets, and it takes off.
So it stopped one side from attacking the other side. So where do we find that in the scriptures? Right here. Holding back the 4 winds. Right? This is what we see. The angels. See? This is specifically what we saw in that particular one. All right? What are they doing? They're holding back the wind. What wind? The wind that's going to blow out of them motherfucking explosions. Must have been some nukes in there. Could have been. Something stronger than a nuke. Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Okay? So, what are they doing? They're holding back what? Holding the 4 winds of the earth. Holding what? Let's see. To prevent any wind from blowing. Let's see. They're holding back the destruction. I'm trying to see if I can get it to say something. It's calling it the 4 winds. That's pretty consistent. Four winds, baby. That's the destruction if you don't understand that. I'm just looking for something that might say anything different, but it's so consistent that we should probably look it up. The four winds of the earth, holding that the wind, holding the four winds of the earth, that's the total destruction. New Worldsley. Wow. It's all wind. Wind blow on the earth. Winds. Yep. That's crazy. It all comes back the same. So whatever it is, there's no, whatever that means, four winds of the earth that the wind may not blow. Wow. Anyway, that's what's going on, right? How do you qualify that? What you see right here is the angels, right? Let's go back to that. Where is it? Four angels. What does that mean? UFOs, nigga. That's what it means. And that's the thing is, I saw four angels. What is that? Well, those angels were in their chariots, were they not? Of course they were. All right. See, people don't understand this. Let me get my visual out. Was Yahushua not there in Sinai? As in Sinai? Let's get that. As in Sinai. Right? Who was there? Let's prove it. See, what does this mean? What's that? As in Sinai. What's up? Who's that? Who's that right there? Who went before them in a chariot? Right? I'm gonna let that hang. Okay, I saw four angels, right? As in Sinai, S-A-I-N-A. S-A-N-A-I. As in Sinai. Where's that at? Right now? About Lord R20,000. Where's this at? This is crazy. Psalm 68 and 17, the chariots of the Most High, there they are, the angels, are 20,000, even thousands of angels, there they are. Who's among them? Who's that? Who's among them? As in Sinai, in the holy place. Who was there among them? Who's that? Yahushua, right there. He's among them in Sinai. See that? The who's there? The angels are there in their chariots. Let me show you this in a different spot, okay? When the real war starts. I'll show you this, right? The chariots of this great army, right? And who's with them, as in Sinai? Let's see. In the holy place, let me see. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Let's go right here to Revelation 19 and 19, right? Let's go up a little bit. Get the King James. And then we'll end it. Start at 14. Revelation 19 and 14. And the armies which followed, Salah, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Who are the armies which were in heaven? Those are the angels. Who are they with? They were with Yahushua, which were in heaven, followed him. See that? Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. That's that chariot that Yahushua was in. And he, Yahushua, that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. Right? And in righteousness he doth judge and make war in that war chariot. You understand? And the armies which were with him, Salah, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Let's jump down to 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. There they are together. Point is I'm saying that him that sat on the horse, Yahushua, well, who was he with? He was with his army. So if we go back to Psalm, here's the angels, and who are they with? There's the angels. Chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousand. There's the angels. Even who? Angels. Who's with them? The top angel. That guy. Sinai guy. What is he doing? He's delivering them, saving them. Same thing he's going to do coming up here. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified. That's what this is. Okay? That's for them to worry about. We know what this is. They're going to come with their trickery, their great deception. But as long as you know, right, wisdom and knowledge being the stability of you, as long as you know what these things are, you can't be fooled. The elect cannot be fooled with that. We hope that the elect are edified you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.